What's up, dudes? Welcome in. Cody, Hotshot Landscaping. Welcome in, guys. Piling in here. What's up? How we doing? Just getting the game fired up. Sorry, I'm like a minute late. Sorry. We're here. Game's loading in. Switch over there in just a second. How we doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Give me 2 seconds here. What's up, Hotshot? How you doing, man? Jason, how you doing, buddy? Give me 2 seconds here. Giving everybody a second to roll on in. Normally takes a second. 2 people watching, 4 likes. We're getting ready to get rolling. Just about there. It's at like 80% loaded. Tomorrow is Thursday. Oh my gosh, dude, I know. Hey, we're loaded in. We're loaded in. Okay. Let me get out of the pond because for some reason I started off with the pond. There we go. Now let's do game share. Finished school today. Oh, cool. Cool. It's awesome, man. Congratulations. Are you graduated now, or is it like done for the year? How's it going? Give me 2 seconds here. I want to turn on one other thing too. I got a thing that's supposed to be popping up. I don't know where it's at. Webcam, maybe it's in there. Oh, event list. There we go. That should be on now. Cool. There we go. Just that way if anybody subscribes or anything, it shows up there. I'm going to turn that on last night, but I forgot. Moving on to 8th grade. That's cool. That's awesome, man. Ooh. Just coming to visit. Thank you, honey. Appreciate it. Ooh. All right, cool. We're ready. We're good. So yeah, we basically got the build all done last stream. We are pretty much good to go to start farming on this thing. I added precision farming last night, so that way that won't be an issue. Since I'm so used to playing with that, I'd really prefer to have it. Yeah, it's looking nice over here. I need to turn off these exterior lights because these are really bright. I don't know that I actually want these on all the time. My HUD back too. Outdoor lights off. Cool. That's a little better. Not so bright. These things are pretty blinding in this barn for some reason, but if you turn them off, it's pretty dark. I guess it's not too bad. Let me open this up. Yeah, this is your bale storage up here, so you can actually like see how many bales are up here, which is really neat. Just gotta close this door. There we go. Feel old. Man, I'm feeling old, honestly. I think we're all set up though, so at least for now. I didn't show you guys this. I bought a truck just after stream last night. That's why we're down like 20 grand from what we were. I did get us a Duramax. I wanted something for like a good farm truck. This thing was like 20 grand. I figured it would be perfect for what we're doing. Just to haul little trailers around and stuff like that. We'll probably get like a little gooseneck or something just to be pulling around with it. Already did, Hotshot. Don't worry about it. It'll be there just in an update. It probably won't be there on the initial release of the mod. Put it that way. I'm just noticing how they did the engine on this. It's like really, really flat, which is okay. I was just never noticed it. See what I mean? It's like kind of flat. It's okay. It's cool. Just parking this up because we won't need it today, I don't think. At least not right away. First thing we need to do is hop in this guy. I did buy lime and stuff like that. Just so I didn't like fill it or anything, but I did get like some. Wherever my trigger is. No, I don't want to do that. I want R. Refill silo. So you could see I have some stuff in here. It says it in the bottom right, actually. 50,000 lime, 50,000 liquid, 10,000 herb, 10,000 seed, 10,000 solid. Just to get us started. Anything beyond this, I have to pay for myself. So I did cheat this in, but I set the money right, so that way it was the same as what it was before. So gave us a little bit of something to get started with. 6 people watching, 8 likes. And we haven't done any farming in a long time. Let me go ahead and buy the... I need to do this for precision. Let's buy the soil information on all of our fields. We own a lot of fields here, so this is going to be tricky. And we didn't start with a lot of money. So, I mean, we got a pretty nice farmyard, but, like, we don't have a lot of money to get started with. So, yeah, what we do need to do is check our pH levels. For the most part, they're okay, but it looks like we do need to pretty much lime everything. Any chance this becoming a series? I'd say so. I really do want to do this. Like, I really do like this map a lot, and I want to farm it. It's tricky just because, you know, with the mod, it doesn't leave a lot of time. This is going to be the first time we're actually doing anything with a lot of this stuff. So 14 here, there's not actually anything we can do with. We probably should do a little land check on everything, huh? So 14, 15 both have product on the field. Corn on both sides. I don't know what we want to do with that. It's green, so we could actually harvest it now if we wanted to. Noticing some bumps there. I might have to flatten that ground out a little bit. Let me do that real quick. A lot of this stuff we're doing for the first time, like we're driving on it for the first time, so there's probably some spots where I have to go in and correct some minor issues. Here. That looks a whole lot flatter. So I'll try not to like get too rambunctious on that, but I do want to try to get it fixed as we're going, just because I will forget if not. I know this field over here is empty, so let's go ahead and lime 10. I don't know if I want to hire a worker or not. I don't think I'll need to. I think we can just hit B and go. I'm not sure exactly how wide the spread is on this, just because it's been a while since I used it. I got quite a bit more room I could go over. About like that. We are using quite a bit of lime on this, so it definitely needs it. I definitely don't know if I want to hire a worker. How did our money drop to 331,000 that quick? What happened there? Were we at like 405? Did anybody see what happened to the money? What did I do was the leveling cost me that much? Man, I hope not. The landscaping cost me that much? Oh man, I might cheat that back in. I ain't gonna lie. We were at like, what, 405? I'm cheating that back in. I'm not. We're not messing around with that. Well, I guess it could have been the soil maps, couldn't it? If it's the soil maps, I can't complain about that. I have to live with that. Yeah, it cost me 15 grand for soil samples there. 16 grand. It was soil samples. That's what did it. Yowzas. Okay. Yeah, we got to live with that. Have to live with that. I do need to quickly in the settings do just a couple things real quick, just because I hadn't done it yet. Stuff you normally do, right? The general stuff. So we're gonna run. I want to run probably 3x time scale on E. We'll do normal economy. We'll do Seasonal. We're gonna do 2-day seasons, I think. Snow's on. Crop destruction's on. Periodic plowing required. Yes. Fieldstone is gonna be yes. Weeds are gonna be yes. Dirt fast. Engine start off. Stop and go braking on. Should we do trailer fill limit? I haven't done it. It might be kind of fun. Screw it. High fuel usage. Like, I want it to be reasonably hard. We'll just set the economy to normal. Helper refuels. Go ahead and turn all of these off. Enhanced animal system. Animals can be removed when health drops to 0. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. So, like, animals can die. Kind of down for that. Trevor, what's up, man? How you doing? So you guys get the layout of the series. It's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. We'll see. We'll have to play around with the time scale. I might even bump it up a little bit. See if anything new's popped up in sales. Just because we're going to need something to harvest some corn with. Let's go hop in the Chevy and go for a drive. Just so we can go check some stuff out. I haven't checked out the interior on this yet. See if it's any good. Oh, really, really dark window tint. Kind of sucks. It's okay. You gotta watch that on some of these trucks with a really, really dark tint you can't see out of. It's all right. It looks cool from the outside, but if you like doing cab view, it kind of ruins it. There is some leveling here that needs done. At least some softening. Try to quickly work that in. My money's not dropping like crazy, so I'm assuming it's just not changing much. We should be okay. Yeah, I want to go check out field 5 and 6 up here just to see what's going on there. Yeah, Josh threw my logo on there. Looks nice. This field is massive, and there's stones in it. Stones we might just have to live with for the first couple seasons, just because I don't know that we have the money to do anything with it. Nitrogen on these is bad, so we need to spray these. We might need at least the sprayer section for the damn spreader. Tone it down some. If you think you can, that's fine. I don't mind. It's fine, but I don't want to turn the stones off. Like I said, I want to keep it semi-realistic. Yeah, this really is the tactical farmster, and this tan truck is like perfect for it. Honestly, I'm kind of cool with the window tint just because it looks really good from the outside, to be honest. It does just for those people that do like the cab view. It is kind of one of those things. If you know what I mean. It's cool though. It'll work. We're gonna use it. Gonna enjoy it. Oh shoot, we probably should have checked out. Did we check out 11? I can't remember what was on 11. Shoot, I can't remember how to drive. Let's go check out 11. So 11's just that way, straight that way. Let's see if we can figure out a way to get over there. Oh, I know. We gotta cut behind the chicken barn. That's what it is. I can't remember if there's anything in that field or not. I like driving around manually checking it. I feel like it's way easier to do that way than use the map. For B has completed their task. Okay, so then we're gonna have to set up the sprayer. pH value here is okay. I should have checked the corn over here for. Let's go ahead and just do a little off-road in here. Let's check the corn for nitrogen. I think the nitrogen on these should be okay. Or should be workable at least. Yeah, it's good. It's actually perfect. On this field, let's see the other one real quick. Yeah, I like doing the manual drive around, checking my fields. I might even buy like a golf cart or something for it. But we'll see. I don't want to do any major money spending until we actually have the equipment we need to actually farm this stuff. So we got corn there. I'm thinking what we might do is go ahead and chop it for silage, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like that might be the best thing to do to make a crap ton of money quick. especially since silage pays so well. But it's going to take us forever to do it. So, I don't know. It's up to you guys what you think. But it is going to be expensive to do it that way. Obviously, we're going to lease whatever we do. Harvesters are pretty pricey anyway. I'm probably going to lease one of the Colossus if we do it that way. If we just combine it like normal. If I do it the other way, I'm definitely... Ooh, 60 grand for a forage harvester. I might be able to buy one at that price. And then we own it. Oh, it's going to be a freaking nightmare to do, but I might just do it. It's kind of cool anyway. Old school Kloss Jaguar. Kind of like it. What do you guys think? You think we should go for it? 60 grand, then we own it. Like I feel like that's a solid duel, or solid purchase there. Throw the added weights on it. I don't think we'll need the added weights because I'm gonna probably hook a trailer right up to it. I probably am gonna do the silage additives tanks though. Like I said, I want to do it realistic. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to buy it. It's going to be ours. And we're going to live with the aftermath of that. It's saying we can use 6-row corn headers, tiny. 6 meter, 5.3. So you really only go up to 5.3. Oh my gosh. This is going to be rough. I might have made a mistake here, but I'm doing it. We're going to go for it. We're definitely going to need a couple of these. We need something to be able to move pallets around too. That's going to be a near future purchase. Screw it. Let's just go for the 5.3. It's cheaper. It's only 16 grand versus 80. Oh, it's going to be rough. Let's go get a trailer to hook up to it. Something basically with a dolly hookup. Or we buy a semi. Or we throw the 20-foot gooseneck tipper on there because it's only 9.5 grand. That might be an option. Throw that on the back of the Chevy. I think that's what we're going to have to do, to be honest with you. Let's try it because I want the gooseneck tipper anyway. It kind of makes sense to have it. I'm not going to do the unrealistic config, but we'll do the extension in the ramps. So that way it's 30,000 liters. I mean, that's a lot of capacity for not a lot of money, is the way I'm looking at it. Hey, Joe. What's up, man? Let's throw a nice tire on there. Tension belts. We'll throw those on the floor. Design color. I don't think it actually does anything, does it? No. Color, yeah, that's gonna work. We're gonna use it just like that. 11.5 grand. I mean, now we own the Kloss, which I really like. I really like this machine. I mean, it's gonna be a nightmare to do, but it's gonna be so fun anyway. This is definitely gonna take up most of the stream tonight. I have a feeling. So then the other thing we need, now that the spreader is done, let's go ahead and bring it home, is we need to go fertilize. So I think we could actually just go ahead and use this with a solid fertilizer. That way we don't have to buy the liquid spreader for now. Or liquid sprayer. Just go with the dry box for the time being. Eventually I will buy the sprayer. Lime here is good. Let's go spray our sunflowers across the street because I know those need done. Should be able to just go dump this in the... Oh shoot, don't run all that over. Almost forgot it was there. Pull this guy around. Should be able to unload. If I do Control I here, yeah, it'll just drop the pallet off to the side. Okay, that's fine. And then we need solid. I don't know that I bought enough solid to actually fill this thing though. So we're gonna see. Might have to buy more solid. Oh, absolutely, Joe. I'm excited about playing again. LA traffic, that sucks. At least you're heading away from LA traffic. I definitely didn't buy enough for let's go ahead and buy some more. This is gonna cost us actual money this time. So the first time I threw 10K in here and I didn't pay for it. Oh man. God, it's so expensive. Is it any cheaper to buy it from the shop? Oh, it's a lot of money. Nothing new in here either. Solid fertilizer, 1,000 for. No, it's not actually any cheaper, is it? Yeah. Big bags might be a little cheaper. Or touch. These are 1,400. Not any cheaper either, though. Dang. Okay, so we're gonna have to. What's this Pro Wash for? Oh, it's for. I got a wash trailer. That's right. I remember. Okay. Yeah, so I guess let's just buy it straight out of here. We're just gonna have to pay full price for it. This hurts me. Hurts me a lot. It's a lot of money. Go ahead and do another. Okay, $189,000. I don't want to take any more out. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I hope we can get this field done with this much. We need a harvest. Luckily we have the Jaguar there. Hopefully that'll make us some money. It's gonna take a minute though to actually make any money with it though, is the only problem. Because we have to ferment and everything. It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very tricky. Try to sell some raw silage. See if we can make any money out of it. Alright. I'm gonna hire the worker to do this because this is a huge field and I'd get really bored. No field found. Oh, please work. Why are we not allowing us to apply? Saying the nitrogen is straight up. Oh, because it's over. That's why. Okay. That's why. We're way over on our nitrogen value from what we need to be. Okay. That's fair. I got it. Okay. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I should have checked that. It's been so long since I'd played. I forgot that it can actually be over, especially if you start the game save without precision farming installed, which we did. We started the game save before I installed precision farming, which is really not a good idea normally. It'll be okay. We're going to make it work, but August again next month. Yep, it will. So we should have time to get everything done, which is good. 3x time scale is going to get dark pretty quick, though. I should have set the time for like 9 a.m. when I first started. Well, I think I did, but I skipped ahead of time a bunch for checking sales, which reminds me, it is the hour. Nothing good. Okay. The sales system is hopefully going to give us some good stuff. Because we need deals. We need the good stuff for cheap. Get this guy pulled over. I'm probably going to have a worker run this, and I'll run the trailer so that way I can cart it back and forth. I should be able to cut. We're going to find out for sure. I believe you can cut it while it's green with a forage harvester. I don't know if everybody knew that, but... lower the header. Unfold the pipe. B... And it's going to tell me right away if I can harvest it or not. Yeah, I can. Okay, so now let's go grab the Chevy. Get it pulled out. We'll grab the gooseneck. Apparently not. Apparently not. Just quickly checking the tension belts. Okay, so I could throw that up here if I needed to. Throw the pallets on here is what I'm trying to say. Fifth wheel. Here we go. We need to adjust that up a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Cool. That's a cool setup. This truck with that trailer. This is one of my favorite trailers. Even without any branding on it, it's really well done. I will give credit where credit's due. This trailer's really good. Trio, how you doing, man? Here we go. Okay, this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. If I was making a video, this would definitely be a good old-fashioned time lapse for sure. Okay, hire the worker there. I will follow you right on and along. We got 30,000 liters of capacity here, so this should work pretty good. This is going to be tough, though, because it's one of those jobs you can't hire a worker to drive the truck for you. I mean, you can obviously set up course player, auto drive, or whatever to follow it, but I'm not using any of that, so we got to do it all natural. At 6 miles an hour with a pretty small trailer, relatively speaking to the size of this field. That's going to take a minute. We're going to be at it. But we should make a ton of money from it. So, good and bad to everything, right? And honestly, it's one of my favorite jobs, personally. Just to follow the forage harvester around. It's been a while since we've done it, though. I mean, when was the last time we actually followed a forage harvester on stream? Probably, I want to say, like, Iowa Plainsview we did for, like, one episode. And that was it. That was the whole thing. Just kind of refilling my thingamabobber here real quick while this is kind of going. Hopefully I got it mostly straight. But grain cart could be a sec. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We could definitely set up something better for the future, but this was a good way to do this cheaply and quickly was the other key here. I'll tell you, this would be fun multiplayer. We might have to set up some multiplayer for this, especially the size of these fields. We really might have to get on that. I know we said we were going to do it for the last freaking major build we did, and then I never set it up. Really need to, but I still have the game save, and all the mods are still the same. All that's still good, so it's still sitting there. Man, that's one strip, and this trailer's full. I have to go unload now. That's crazy. It's going to take a minute. For sure. Dipped out on it. See, I just never got it actually set up on a server. Custom mods will stop multiplayer. Well, I mean, I could... If it's on PC, it'd just be you download the mods. I mean, obviously we can't do it on console, but there's a ton of mods in here that are PC only anyway, but you could totally do it for a PC server. Alright, let's pull into the bunker here and get this started. This Chevy sounds really good. I don't know how well you guys can hear it. I need to turn up my... Let's turn up both of our game audio for both of us. This thing sounds really good. Welker map. Yeah, it totally is similar in terms of sizing and everything. Oh, I need to actually tip this thing, not unfold it. Control I. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, this engine sound is freaking amazing. Really good. Cool. That's first load done. We got a lot to go, though. We could definitely get that bunker pretty full. I do need a forklift at some point, so that way we can clean up all of our pallets. I'll be watching sales for that, though. In the meantime, I'll probably just push them around with the tractor just to get them out of the way. Yeah, we're gonna be a little redneck for a little bit. It's gonna take some time to get everything, you know, fully the way it needs to be. All the equipment that we want. $189,000 is not a lot of money to run a farm. It's definitely a little lower than my minimum balance. And don't forget, guys, we're also a crap ton of money in debt. Quickly show you for those that I didn't see last night. We are $1 million in debt starting this off, so it's gonna be tricky. It's definitely gonna be tricky. I wanted to try to make this you know, difficult, not impossible, but difficult. So I think we're gonna get pretty close to that. More 3-meter equipment, yeah, for sure. Just keep checking the sales tab. Maybe something will pop up. Maybe something will pop up that'll make my life easier. You know, semi and a trailer would be pretty cool if that would pop up, just because this setup isn't like perfect for this. I mean, it works. It's definitely good. I wouldn't say it's optimal, though. One strip out of this. It's going to take a while, one strip at a time. But that's all right. I'm fine with it. Better than nothing, absolutely. And it's a good place to start from. I mean, it holds 30,000 liters. So, I mean, once we hit, like, I don't know, 200, 300,000 liters into that bunker, or, I mean, 600,000 liters would be, what, 20 trips back and forth? 300,000 liters would be 10 trips back and forth. I mean, that's probably a pretty good amount of money. Probably a pretty good amount of money. It will suck, though, because at some point we'll have to kind of pack it, level it a little bit. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. It's a cool setup, though. The old Kloss and the Chevy doing this. It's pretty cool. It looks great. For sure. Hide some of this crap. Get it out of the way. Because I don't need it. We're 69% giggity. I think we'll be able to flip it back around. Get up a little ways before we have to go empty. See how well the worker does with these trees over here. We might have to run the strip that way. It's looking like he's gonna be stumped by that. He is, isn't he? Alright. It's fine. Quagmire in? Yeah. Let's see if I can get it spun this way. I think I just seen one of the other helpers done too, so we might have to go check on him. Let me do that real quick. See if he's actually done. Oh wait, no. We didn't actually need to hire him. That's right, I forgot. Think we could be a little realistic? I'm trying. I'm trying to be. Like to be. I mean, I turned rocks on. I did all that stuff, so there's that. I mean, of course I'm gonna crash and stuff, but it is what it is. I did also turn on trailer fill limit, which I'd never do that, so that should be interesting. We'll see how well that goes. And I'm gonna be full right here. I don't know if I can squeeze in between these trees to get through there. What my best route is to get over that way. Or turn around even. Or just turn around and get out of here. I think I can do it. Swing it that way some. Oh my gosh. It's a little tight. There's trees everywhere, so you can't freaking see anything. But we got it. We're good. We're good. When I really put my mind to it, I'm okay at driving. I just have to really try. Wish I had my wheel set up. I have the wheel over there. I need to get that set back up, especially if we're going to be doing gameplay again. I missed my wheel. It's been a long time since I've used it. I'm remembering just how good it was. I'm going to come in the other side of the bunker this time so I can hit back out that way. We're using the silage additive and everything. Like, I'm trying. We're going to try to be realistic. I think I had to do Control I. There we go. Just kind of slowly throttle your way forward. Doing pretty good. Just about there. See, I'm alright at this. I could almost farm, you know what I mean? Maybe. Maybe a little. I don't know what we're going to pack it with, though. I haven't figured that out. Probably just going to have to use the cat. I think that's about all I got that weighs anything. Let's see how it goes. Oh, well. Set the cruise. Get herself pulled up here. And roll. Pull up a little bit. Not gonna go like over the top, trying to like position myself differently for his pipe or anything like that, but I'm gonna try. Do cut me a little bit of slack again because it's I haven't really used or haven't played the game in general, let alone realistically, in a while. Roller for the silage, yeah. I'm waiting for the next hour to pass by. I'm hoping something pops up. None of these will pack, right? Yeah, none of these are. You got mulcher, you got a winch, 0 slack given. Yeah, that's typically how it would go. I'm driving right through these tree branches. Don't mind that. The tint on this thing is so dark. I guess a cab view would be really cool. Oh, now I lagging hard. I can kind of see, roughly, vaguely, where he's at. This interior is not bad. I do see some issues with the inside of the mirrors that they could totally be fixed, though. Gauges on the A-pillar are definitely cool. I wish they actually moved, though. That's the only thing, only a complaint, really. That and then the mirror thing. The rest of this interior is really nice, though. Pretty accurate. Even like the seatbelt kind of just laying there. That's really nice. I guess this is a really good interior overall. Guys, by the way, once the 1025's done, I was thinking about doing some truck edits for some PC players. We'll see. We'll see. Just to pass by time, you know, till the next game comes out. Not a permanent gig or anything, but way to pass the time. Waiting on the next game. With that, I'm looking for a 2009 to 2014 F-150. If anybody has a really good F-150 model from that generation, let me know, because I have not found any yet. Hoping to find one from that generation. That might be fun. I could totally cut through there, couldn't I? I'm not going to. I'm going to drive around. 2000 F-150 step sign. That's cool. I'm looking for that generation because I used to have one, and I want to get another one. I'm thinking about selling the Ranger and buying another one, and then maybe buying another car. But I really want one from that generation again. I miss mine, if I'm being honest. And I have a brand new Ford Ranger, but I kind of miss my F-150. I'm not gonna lie. That, and it'd be nice to have not have $42,000 dropped into a truck. I want something cheap, like 20 grand cheap. 15 to 20 is like where I want to be on my vehicles. It feels like a lot to have that much money wrapped into a vehicle, and then I could take like any of the excess money. If I don't buy a second car, I could even like put it on as a down payment on a house, which I really need to do. I'm trying to buy a house. I want to buy a house. The freaking market sucks, and yeah, it would be. I think that's the direction I'm looking at going. I found some really nice ones, pretty local. If I do, it's probably not going to be for another year, just because that's when my loan is completely over, paid off, done. But Tech wants lots of has. Yes, I want lots. Has no money. I want to buy a house. I really want to buy a house. But at 7% interest rates, you really need a down payment. You really need a good down payment on a house. Let me put it that way. Any advice for a new player? So my best piece of advice, and we were just talking about it, is here in the shop. If you click right here where this percentage sign is the used vehicle sale. There's normally like 4 items in here that'll be for sale. You can find some really good stuff. Oh, of course this would pop. This is an unrealistic one, though. I'm not using it. It's unrealistic. I can't do it. Because it holds 250 up to 340,000 liters. I'm not doing it. I don't want to use any unrealistic trailers. Yeah, sales system is really helpful. Don't be afraid to just cheat a little bit. You know what I mean? Cheat in some money. There's government subsidy signs in the mod hub. It's a really good way to cheat in money. Don't be afraid to like cheat in some money for like your first game save and mess around with that. And the tutorials are really good too, by the way. Like don't be afraid to play the tutorial. It's really not a bad tutorial. If you're new getting into the game, it really does help. I will say though, the last tutorial I played was an FS 11 or 13, one of the two. It's been a minute since I've done one of those. Doesn't mean I'm good at it, a game. I pretty much suck, but yeah, I've been playing for that long. I even played an FS09, so not much. Probably had like, I don't know, 40 hours into it. Not much, but I've been playing that long. Most of the reason why I only had like 40 hours in the game is because it was on my grandparents' computer back in the day, which you can imagine, you know, picture your grandparents' computers. It was actually my great-grandparents' computer. Yeah, old computer at this point. Wheel setup also work for yes. So it depends on which platform you're on, which wheel you need. I had the Logitech G920 because I was on Xbox, which also works for PC. And both Logitech wheels work with PC. I think there's a newer version now, which added some new features, but they're all pretty good. I think Thrustmaster has a wheel now too. That's kind of in that same like $300-ish price range. That's about what you're gonna spend. You're gonna spend about $300. Don't bother with the shifter. It's cool for SnowRunner, but there's no use for it in Farm Sim. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I will say that wheel was really, if you're into SnowRunner at all, 1000% buy the wheel. 1000% buy the wheel, because it makes the game so much better. Like that was, I was playing a lot of SnowRunner at the time when I bought it back in like 2020, and we, were under, COVID protocols and all that stuff. I, stuck inside all the time, played a lot of video games. I bought the wheel, playing SnowRunners with some buddies all the time. I'm telling you, that wheel made that game so good. Because of the force feedback on the wheel, you freaking, like, it would rock your whole body back and forth trying to hang on to the thing. It was awesome. Really good. Really, really good. It can be a little annoying, a little challenging to get, like, a setup that really, really works well for it. And you really do have to have a decent, like, setup already existing for it to work well. Like, if you're sitting on your couch playing, like, an Xbox, it might not be the best for you. I mean, they make some good seats for it, but I personally didn't have a whole lot of luck with that. To be fair, I only tried one, but I spent like $100 on the setup, so it was like I didn't want to throw more money at it. So I ended up just like attaching it to my coffee table, basically. Or I bought like a $40 coffee table from Walmart, like, kept it attached to that. It was pretty hoodinky, but it worked, and used that for a while. But if you have like a desk where your Xbox is set up at, it's great. And I do recommend that if you're on Xbox and you play a lot of Xbox, if you have room for a desk, get yourself a computer monitor and plug your Xbox into a computer monitor. It works pretty well. I find it's so much better for my back and everything too if I'm like actually sitting at a desk playing games. I don't even touch my Xbox anymore now that I'm on a computer, but so the side panel I don't think works for Xbox players. I'm pretty sure. But there's a Logitech side panel out there that is like made more specifically for Farming Simulator. But the issue with it does work with Xbox. Did they do an update on it or something to make it work? Because before it didn't. Maybe it was in 19 it didn't work. I really hadn't played 22 all that much on Xbox, let me put it that way. I played a bunch of 17 and 19 on it, but we're actually almost compacted already. It's pretty cool. This thing's working pretty good for this. I wasn't for sure how well it would do. Seems to work pretty well. On Xbox One, it works. Does your friend also have the accessibility controller? Because if I remember right, that was the only way to make it work. I could be wrong. I'm out of touch with it. I haven't used it in a while, but the side panel comes with the wheels and pedals set up. But I will say the wheel and pedals with it are not as good as the Logitech wheel or the other Logitech wheel and pedals setup, if that makes sense. I'm guessing he has the accessibility controller to make that work. DJ actually did a video on it way back in the day, and that's how I even found out about it. Found out that it was even a thing. But the issue with that is that controller costs like $300 or $200 or something like that. It's a lot of money. So you could end up really, really deep on trying to make the side panel work for Xbox. And it's I'll be honest, the problem with the side panel is it's really chintzy. And I hate to say that as a Giants partner because it's, you know, kind of a collab between Logitech and Giants, but it's pretty chintzy. Pretty plasticky. I've seen people that have made stuff that works. That might be something worth looking into if you have any like electrical background or anything like that. I don't know for sure that that's an option on consoles, but maybe something worth checking out. Put it on your birthday list. Yeah, I would recommend the wheel over the side panel setup if you're on Xbox. But you could, like I said, look into it more. Maybe you could find out more. Maybe it does work with Xbox now, and I'm just way behind. Tractor I was using the most used big tractor in California. See, I see them all over the place here in Ohio too. Maybe not that generation in particular, but like the big cat on tracks. I see what I normally see is actually the just double checking sales. The first generation of it, which we have in game with the, under that same tractor, this version. I see these all over the place. Like they're everywhere. Everywhere. I think guys around here really like them. I think what it is that they're finding them for good, cheap money for a lot of power. Because they're a cat and not something else. Cat is a good brand, especially when it comes to like when they were making tractors. Like they were making really good tractors when they were doing it. From what I understand, those cats are really good. A lot of power and not a lot of money. What's up, Hoonigan? I'm on PC, Cheesy Burger, but that tractor is on Xbox. You can't get it on all platforms. It just doesn't say cat, it says dog. So. Yeah, the T4 is really popular too, you're right. That's a good one. See quite a few T4s around. What's up, Cameron? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Just getting our silage done. We're unrealistic there, Mr. Wait, unrealistic? I mean, if you're talking about the trailer and the field, I wouldn't say so. I mean, it's probably smaller than what I should be using, but it works pretty well. It's working pretty freaking good. Taking the night off, probably. That's okay. I don't blame him. He probably needs it. Where's the Grinch? Well, nowhere to be found, of course, whenever we're actually getting work done. He's just around to yell at me when I'm not getting work done. I don't know if you caught on to that. Ooh, getting behind. Um, 61%. Get a little more in there. I just think we should be able to do at least half of the next row or so. Take you all to, oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna take a while. What I'm probably gonna do though is just get the bunker mostly filled up, and then from there I'll just harvest it. I do have a pretty small forage harvester. Want to cut her out? Yeah, go for it. It's definitely going to take a while. This field's definitely pretty big for this forage harvester, but what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up doing grass fields. So I'll end up selling the corn cutter. I won't actually do corn all the time, but we'll use the pickup header so that way we can use that to pick up loose hay or whatever if we want to do it that way, because baling can be pretty expensive too, depending on the setup, which eventually we're going to need all that stuff for cows anyway. So, but this will at least get us started, get us making some money, because it was cheap, right? And I think the harvester was 60 grand and the header was like 18. So, and then the trailer here was 11. So we needed something cheap. This is pretty cheap. So we'll fill to probably about 300,000 liters on the bunker. See how full the bunker is at that point. And then from there, we'll probably like actually do corn. The picture you sent me, I'll have to check it in a minute. I got my phone downstairs. I don't actually have it over here. GTA 5 takes up a ton. Takes up a ton of room. I don't even have it on my PC. I don't want it on my PC. I uninstalled COD, by the way, completely. So, unfortunately, there will not be any COD streams. We might do some Fallout again at some point, though. I need to get back on the Fallout train. I took a long break from... We've been off of Fallout for a minute. And I gave up on the Twitch streaming because Twitch has been going to crap, and I haven't picked up anything else. We haven't really done member streams or anything. Oh, COD takes up like freaking 200-300 gigs. It's ridiculous. Especially if you have more than one COD, it gets really ridiculous. Starfield will be out in a few months. See, I don't get too excited about Starfield. Maybe I'll get it, check it out. We'll see. But I'm a Fallout guy through and through. It's my favorite shooter at this point. Playing COD again? Yeah, me neither. I'm good. I'm not buying another one. I'm not. See, and again, I was somebody that freaking bought bundles and stuff. Like, I'm not good. Space version of Fallout. Yeah. Well, see, everybody said that about what game was it? It was Outer Worlds or something like that. Everybody said it was basically the space version of Fallout. It was like, I liked it, but I didn't love it. You know what I mean? I have a hard time getting into space stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I like Fallout's like way of doing like corny aliens. You know what I mean? To me, I feel like that's really fun. But then again, Fallout's pretty unrealistic too. You know, so like I can't harp on other games for being unrealistic like Fallout is. I don't know. I like the way Fallout does a lot of things. Honestly, if they were to do another New Vegas, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are my two favorite games of all time. And I can't pick one or the other. I love them both. They are my two favorite games of all time. They don't hold up anymore, and that really sucks. I wish that they would just do like a modernized version of that. Honestly, keep everything the same. Just update the graphics, make the menus work a little bit smoother, and add in more guns, and I'm happy. Like that's the perfect game to me. Make the world maybe a little bigger, you know, like use modern hardware to make the game, improve the game, but like keep everything basically the same. I love the way that those games work, the way they function. I love the RPG elements. Like that's the way I like my games to play. But it's never gonna happen again, honestly. It's too dated. Nobody else would buy it besides like old school Fallout fans. And there's not all that many old school Fallout fans, so it kind of sucks. When you compare like Fallout sales to COD sales and stuff like that, like it just doesn't make sense for any manufacturer or any developer to go that route. You know what I mean? It's probably not gonna happen again, which is a damn shame. Because I feel like they would sell like crap ton of copies if they got that right. GTA 6, yeah, I'm good on 300 gig. I'll probably buy it and play the story mode. I don't get into GTA Online. Let me clear that up. I am not a GTA Online. Not into that. Not for me. Too much. They want real money from you to do anything, and I don't do it. I don't do pay to win. I don't do pay to play. And that at this point, Grand Theft Auto Online is a pay to play game. It's not. It's bull. I'm not doing it. But hey, Jake, how you doing, man? Sim Farmer Jake, I like that. It's a cool title. I like that. But like, I love the story in GTA 5. Like, that was my favorite part of GTA 5. And I tell you, I really got mad with GTA 5 when they didn't add any of the DLC cars into the single player mode. It was like, I really thought when I was buying the game, because I knew they were doing GTA Online, I figured all of the DLCs that they're going to do for GTA Online will at least, like, you know, pass the vehicles into single player so you could buy them, right? Nope. Well, they did for, like, the first, like, 5 cars, and then that was it. It was so, like, just crap. You know what I mean? It really threw me off. I left a bad taste in my mouth. Maybe I'm weird because I just play single player, but I don't get into people trolling me all freaking day. I'm not about it. No, online is free, but like if you want to get anything done, like if you want anything cool, you basically have to pay money. Like if you want to buy a plane, like you basically have to pay real life money to get it in game. It's pretty ridiculous. I can't get behind it. I just seen game crashed on stream. Oh, dude, that sucks. So I lost like an hour of progress the other night on stream, and I was pretty tilted about it too. We were doing this farm build. We lost like an hour or so. Really sucked. We're gonna have to work into the night just a little bit. I don't know how much that bunker holds, but we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, exactly, Cameron. And the worst part is like they did so good with the story mode on both of those games, like RDR and GTA. Like the story modes are like 2 of the best story modes I've ever played in my entire life. And then, like that was it. They didn't improve it any more after that. They could have released single player DLCs and stuff, and they didn't. It was like, what? Why is it like this? It could have been so much better. I'm upset about it still. To this day, it makes me mad. That's my rant though about those games. I won't get into the COD rant again. COD just really makes me mad. Keep their own noses clean instead of worrying about everybody else's. The story, the online is absolutely overrated, but the story mode is completely underrated, apparently. Apparently, I was the only one that enjoyed it. But I've played literally every Grand Theft Auto single player. On my PC, so I have a 2 terabyte SSD, and then I have, I would say 8 terabytes of HDD, so slow storage for videos and streams and stuff. I can throw on. Keep a lot of my mods and stuff like that in there too. Well, actually right now everything for Farm Sim is on the SSD, and then basically everything else, like all my other games, are on the HDDs. So, hey Nuke, how you doing, man? $10 and never played it. Play the story mode. Go back and play the story mode. You'll really enjoy it. It'll take you a long time to like actually play through it all, but it's really good. It's really good. I just realized I can change the tip side a little bit on this trailer. We'll see if that helps any when we go to unload. I'm kind of struggling with unloading on this thing. Just because the bunker's kind of filling up a little bit, I thought. But if I could change it goes tip side, or tip, and then tip at 20 degrees. I had it at 20 degrees. I don't know if that's the best, but we're going to see. I'm telling you, that single player is one of the best single players that has ever been created. But I'm weird and I like single player a lot. I'm a single player guy. I used to do all the COD campaigns. I do all the Halo campaigns, all the like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, single player story modes. Like that's where I really enjoy my time when it comes to games. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I like online, but I through and through enjoy single players more than anything. Yeah, exactly, Cameron. It's like you can't freaking make money in GTA Online or RDR Online because you got everybody flying around in a freaking jet or with a jetpack shooting you out of the off the road. Like you literally can't make money, so you have to buy money. So then it's a crappy loop to me. I feel like it could have been done so much better. Or was so much more fair to people that didn't want to. That like actually wanted to make money in the game, and it wasn't. It was just done really, really poorly, I think. Ooh, I'm stuck. Stuck. I don't know if I can move. Uh-oh. Come on, get out of there. Fish it out. We're gonna have to come back and compact some stuff. Ooh, come on. 6 months to complete. Yeah. I'd say all the old Call of Duty campaigns were really good. Call of Duty used to be really good at campaigns. I mean, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, the original Modern Warfares were fantastic campaigns. And then I don't know what the crap is that they're doing now. All the new Call of Duty campaigns are terrible compared to the old ones. But it is what it is. It's all about Warzone now, and it's all about freaking bundles and all that crap. Like they don't actually care if you enjoy the game or not. It's so much more about making money off of you than it is enjoying the game, making a good product. That's the gaming industry as a whole, to be honest. Anymore, it's kind of the way it works. And that's one of the reasons why I do appreciate farming simulators, because like everything that's paid really is optional. I will say though, if you want to do multiplayer and somebody doesn't have a DLC, you're getting stuck without it, kind of that would suck, you know. I do feel for people that have to deal with that, but at the same time, it's like a lot of the DLCs don't actually add anything that's insanely revolutionary. Like Platinum DLC, I think, is the only one that really changed the game much. Nina, how you doing, man? I guess pumps and hoses if you're into that kind of thing. Me personally, it's way too complicated for what it is, but something I can definitely appreciate with Farm Sim though. Is the pay to win, pay to play aspects are pretty much non-existent. Yeah, well, I mean, Fortnite's the same problem, honestly, right? Bundles and all that crap. Me, I never could get into build mode with Fortnite. Like, I'm not a Fortnite builder, and you basically have to be a builder to be good at that game. Like, I'm pretty good at the shooting elements of it, but the building elements, I'm not good. Just not. My brain doesn't function fast enough to build fast enough for it to matter. You know what I mean? That being said, I haven't really put all that much time into learning it, so it's probably a me thing. And I'm not gonna go back and learn it now, I can tell you that much. I think I have it installed on my Xbox for my little brother. That's it. Yeah, definitely need the insurance. Definitely need the insurance on this farm. We're doing good though. I mean, we're working into the night. Probably gonna have to call it a night at some point and just move ahead to the next day. I really want to try to get this bunker full, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all. Definitely not going to get it all done in one stream. But it's nice, though, because we get to chat, we get to hang out, relax. Of course, there's a bigger forage harvester in there now. Still way too much money. I couldn't afford it anyhow. But yeah, we might be coming up on a good opportunity to sleep here. I don't know if it's going to advance us to August 2 or if it's going to take us to September, but we're going to have to see. BeamNG is a game we carefully game. I haven't really ever got into BeamNG all that much, but I have heard a lot of really good things about BeamNG and the guys that develop it and all that stuff. I need to get into some ATS though. Although the problem with ATS is all the freaking DLCs and expansions, and I'm so far behind on it. But at the same time, they all work pretty good. That's a game I feel like you need a wheel for. And I gotta set up my wheel. I do have it, but maybe we should do some ATS trucking streams at some point. What do you guys think? Should we do some trucking at some point? Worth trying to get my wheel set up for it. Okay, why aren't you moving? You should be moving. No paid stuff in BeamNG? Yeah, for sure. Well, and you have potential for mods and mods, right? Flight Sim? My computer would melt with Flight Sim. I can't do that. Unless you guys want to buy me a better graphics card. Help me fund one. You know, we really should do a donation goal on a graphics card at some point. I hate to do that, but like we really kind of need one. We do need a graphics card bad. All the RGB on my graphics card gave out a couple weeks ago, by the way. I didn't tell you guys about it. And freak you guys out. All my fans still spin now. But I don't get it wrong. Yeah, they're still spinning. I need to clean it out again, but do a stream on a GPU. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw a donation bar at the top. It's whatever the amount is for the graphics card, and we're gonna try to hit that goal. Maybe it helps. I don't know. Another money thing to work. Well, see, that would be fine, except for my graphics card came out, and hang on, let's look this up. Let me pull up the Asus GTX 1080 release date. Yeah, I need at least a 3080 probably. Came out in 2016, and we're in 2023. You do the math. It's time for a graphics card. It's long been time for a graphics card. The poor thing's gonna melt at some point. I just know it. It's I mean, we're still getting some okay frame rates for the most part. Get a 40. I'm not doing a 4090. I would have to upgrade too much else if I wanted to go to a 4090. Like, I don't have a big enough power supply. I have an 850 watt power supply, so I need to frame it around that. Yeah, if I threw up a donation goal, I feel like we could make it happen, but I really hate to do that because this thing isn't about money for me. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, if we want to keep doing this, at some point I'm gonna have to give in, and we're gonna have to raise some money for that. You know what I mean? And the other problem is that I'm trying to have a honeymoon, so spending my own money on it is really not gonna happen. You know what I mean? I just have too many other expenses. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe starting tomorrow's stream. If you guys think that we should do a donation for 3080, then we'll do it. Or I honestly, a 3070 would probably be okay too, but 3080, 3070, somewhere in there, somewhere in that range. She has a 3070 Ti. I don't want to take hers because I literally, I bought the computer for her. I want hers to be nice and not have any issues because she plays on it a lot. She plays all sorts of stuff, like just about every day. She plays for like an hour or whatever, all sorts of different games, and I want her to have that. That's hers, you know. It was a Christmas present. I don't want to take away from her Christmas present. And I financed that computer, like straight up. Like I didn't buy it with cash. I financed it. It's a monthly payment thing. My payments will be over this year in December. Luckily, thank God. That's one less thing I have to worry about. But yeah, like taking out of her computer is not something I want to do. And the other thing is she's actually been helping with the payments on it too. She's not paying half or anything. I'm paying like a quarter of it, so that way I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, it's still a lot of money, you know. I think the computer was like $1,500 or $1,600, you know. 1 year payment plan, that kind of thing. 2 extras. See, I don't want anybody to give me one though. That's not fair either. You know, like I feel like I need to raise the money streaming for it to be fair. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody giving me one. It's very generous that you guys offer, but like I don't feel like that's fair either. You know. 2 weeks worth of work, yeah, $1,500 on the computer, yeah, it was, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a nice computer though. It's really, I mean, it's probably double the specs of mine, but it's gonna last her a long time. She uses it. She does a lot of actual work on her computer too. So she's been doing all sorts of wedding planning and stuff, and it's good for her to have it. 3090, 4090, and a 2070. Nice. 2070 wouldn't be a whole lot of an upgrade from a 1080. And I definitely wouldn't take a 3090 Ti or a 4090 for free. That's for sure. 2070's, it's a little bump up from a 1080, but not much. Yeah, we really probably need to be in the 3080 range for everything that we do. Well, then I could start streaming at 1440p if we do that, and I can, like, it gets us in a really good spot. You know what I mean? Right now we stream in 1080, pretty high bit rate, but I'm on like medium graphics settings. If we got a 3080, we could go to high graphics. We could go to pretty much ultra graphics, and we could stream in 1440, which would be nice. Just nice people. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I hate when people do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate it, but it feels wrong for me to accept it. You know what I mean? Just the way I am. Like, back in the day, Eric bought us the 2 Stream Decks. She bought one for Mistac, one for me. Mistac uses hers actually now. She hasn't been streaming, but she still uses it all the time with her computer. And then he got me a Stream Deck XL, which I use every stream. It's sitting right here, right in front of me. I can adjust stuff. Works super nice. And that was a ton of money, and it was like, I still feel bad that he donated that much, but he pretty much does it for a lot of the streamers out here, so that's just who he is, and there's no telling him no. I've come to find. I don't know if I can get through here or not. Come on, truck. Oh, it's probably gonna have to be back the trailer in and then pull it back out. Oh, come on. Nope, we're hung up. we are definitely hung out. Use the jack there on it. Maybe I can... Oh, we might have the super strength out of here. I hate to do it. I'm going to have to do it, though. Object too heavy. The trailer on the back? Objects is too heavy. I really can't move that. No, I should definitely be able to move that. I can't, though. I'm not taking your 3090 Ti for free. That's what, a $1,400 graphics card? I can't take that for free. We gotta at least raise some money to pay you back or something. I don't feel as bad about like crowdsourcing it, but yeah, just straight up giving me is not great. I don't like that. See if we can get whipped back around over here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll set up a donation bar tomorrow. Let me pick South Sask modding, posting something on Facebook. Okay, let me take a peek. See, I don't take nothing for free. To me, like I feel like I have to work for it at least. You know what I mean? South Sask. Let's see, I need to check my message from camera as well while I'm in here. 2 seconds. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so this is just some more Edgewater photos. That's just Edgewater. We've seen that before. Those are cool pictures, though. No, it's still worth more than 800 bucks. You could probably still sell it for about the same price you paid. GPUs are still holding their value well used. It says it's the Edgewater map album. So I'm assuming it's just he added some photos to the album. See, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you're using a business Facebook account, basically everything you do, it shares with all of your followers. Like even if you try to tell it, like, don't update my followers, like, because I updated my cover photo, right, for example, it still does it anyway. It's just the way the business Facebooks work. So him just adding those photos to the album, he might not have even been intended for, like, there to be a post, but it still just shows up for everybody anyway. It's kind of annoying how it works, honestly, but sometimes I don't want it to be a big fuss. I just wanted to update my cover photo, but whatever. Now I got 50 freaking comments on a cover photo. You know what I mean? It's can be a little annoying sometimes. Big update from that. Is it a new dealership? That's pretty cool. If it's an update, that'd be awesome. It does look nice. It does look nice. Didn't look like the whole town's new, is it? It's been a while since I've been on Edgewater, but Trevor, you're nuts, man. That's a lot of money on a computer. I couldn't. I don't have that kind of money. Definitely don't have that kind of money. Get whipped around here. I have a computer. Yeah, right. No, Edgewater's on all platforms. Right? Yeah, Edgewater's on all. I'm pretty sure. It's a really nice map, actually. It started as a PC-only map, and then it came out for all platforms. It's a PC had it like way earlier, but still a good map. Nini, I like your new logo, by the way. Looks sweet, man. It's pretty cool. The green and the red really pops. Yeah, we did one too. I can't remember exactly what we did with it, but it was a pretty well, no, we went pretty overkill with that one. We went with the big whatchamacallit barns from Farmstrong. Big tam ones. Came out pretty cool. Still not. Fits you better. I knowing you, talking to you all, you know, I feel like it does too. I feel like that's pretty cool. That's very nice. I do like that. Nice color palette and everything. It pops really well. I mean, you had lime green on the old logo too, but it's like I feel like this one definitely pops and stands out more. There we go. All right, I'm gonna unload this, and then we're probably gonna go ahead and sleep for the night, and then see if we can't get a little bit more done in the morning. Only got like 15 minutes left of the stream. I might go a little longer if you guys are gonna stay and hang out for a little longer. That's up to you guys, though. I'm fine with whatever. I'm having fun just sitting here chatting and driving back and forth. All good with me. Go back this in this time. Hopefully we don't get stuck this time. No one is tired tonight? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like we're all kind of alive and full of energy. I mean, tomorrow's already Thursday. I feel like that's a lot of what it is. If we start dropping people, you know, down to like 5 or 6 or something, we'll probably call it about that point. But, you know, if we keep, you know, 10, 11, 8, 9, somewhere in there, in here, we'll hang out for a while extra. Might as well get some stuff done. Let me pull the truck around here. Stop it. And then we're gonna go park our butt in bed. Hit it again first thing in the morning in the Chev. I probably should fire the worker too, actually, because I think he's gonna charge me money if I don't. Here we go. A little longer tomorrow. I might, because it's Thursday. We'll see. See if I can navigate my way around this house. It's huge. I'm trying to remember where the sleep trigger is. I feel like it might be downstairs, actually. More lights around the farm? Probably. Lagging quite a bit in here. See what I mean? This is my this is the GPU right here. Struggles. Sleep. There we go. 8 a.m. Let's see what month we wake up in. Hopefully it's the same. Same month. Oh, it's September 1. Okay, so we did move forward a month. That's okay. We should be all right. We'll need a little something to be able to drive back and forth between here and the farm. What if we got anything in sales? Oh, there's a little Jeep. There's a skid steer in there. There's some good stuff. 50% off on a skid steer. We kind of need one. $6 grand for a Jeep. I don't know if it's a little bigger than I'm thinking. I wanted like a little golf cart or something to be able to drive from this side to the other side. I do want to buy a skid steer though. That's a good deal. The deer skid? That's a good question. Let me check. It might be a cheaper skid option. No, that's the cheapest one right now. I'm going to take that because that's pretty freaking cheap. And we need one. We're going to buy that just like it is. And then let's go ahead and get a pallet fork for it because I need to move some pallets around. Yeah, we'll just use the default. I am a cheap ass. We only have $168,000 to work with here, and we don't have much equipment at all. So, like, we need to be cheap if we're gonna do this realistically at all. We got to be at least somewhat cheap. Can also get a bucket for this if we needed to. Even have it. No, I don't yet. That's, like I said, I'm trying to be purposefully as cheap as possible. But also staying realistic, and it's gonna be quite the challenge. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, for 17 grand, I want to own the skid steer. I don't like leasing stuff because it means I have to make payments on it, and it's not mine. I'd rather buy it. But yeah, at least to own the planner, that's probably what we're gonna have to do with it. I have a feeling. Clutch has a mod for lease to own. I might have to look into it. I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. But yeah, I don't like I like buying the machine. You know what I mean? If it means I have to take out more loan, then I'd rather do that than lease. Just because I feel like leases is kind of cheap, kind of cheaty. You know what I mean? I feel like it makes things a little easier than it needs to be. I feel like some of the lease prices are too cheap. Likes money but has none. Yes, exactly. I am big on owning my own stuff. I don't like payments. I don't like owning my own stuff. I have to do a lot of payments, but it's just the way it goes, I guess. Cool. I think we're good to go again out here. Some weeds are popping up. Noticing that as we're going. Or I can't tell if some of these weeds might have already been there. I don't think so, actually. I don't know. Payments. I'm about to get started. Dude, I hate payments in real life. I am trying to do like everything I can to get away from any form of payments I have right now. Credit card payments, truck payments, computer payments. I don't want any of that. I'm trying to get away from it. So if I'm playing the game realistic, I'm playing my dream farm. I don't want payments if I can help it. Of course, we do have a $1 million loan to pay back, but I mean, like a loan on a house is a little different. You know what I mean? And that's what we're calling our loan. We're calling that our the loan on the that we have right now is the loan on the house, basically. Yeah. Worry about might be a beater. I'm about to go to a freaking beater with a heater at this point. Like I'm considering selling my Rangers so that way I have 0 payments and a beater with a heater. It's about where I'm at. If I did that, if I sold it just like it is right now, I could get something pretty nice and have some cash left over. I'm about to do it, honestly. We'll see. Maybe not this year, maybe... So June next year is when it'll be completely paid off. I kind of want to get it completely paid off and then sell it for like a 2013 F-150 like I had before this truck, actually. And it'll be completely paid off and I'll have cash left over. You know what I mean? Like I want to do something like that. Because I could get like a 2013 F-150 with a 5-liter V8 for like... I've seen some really nice ones of like 100,000 miles for like 20 grand. That's kind of where I want to be. Something like that. And then I'll still have, because my Kelly Blue Book on my truck right now is about 37, 36, somewhere in there. If I sold my truck full price, No, I'm not getting a 6.7 freaking Power Stroke. Not happening. Too much money in fuel. Although I say that saying that I'm going to get a 5-liter V8, so I don't know. 6.7s are too much money anyway. 2013 F-150 with like 100,000 miles for 20 grand is pretty reasonable. If you want a Power Stroke with that kind of miles, a 6.7 in particular, you're talking like 30, 40 grand. It's got to be a crew cab. It's got to have four-wheel drive. I like leather, personally. I'm a bit of an interior snob. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta have heated seats. I gotta have touchscreen. Gotta have a backup camera. Like, I have my minimum baseline of stuff that like I have a hard time not having at this point because I've had them already. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't want to go to much less than that. You know, I will say the 2021 Ranger that I have now, the interior is not that much nicer than like a 2013 F-150. Like, they're both about the same to me in terms of interior quality and materials and that kind of stuff. But so I have like my baseline of stuff I like. Put my own touchscreen back. See, and that I, depending on the price of the vehicle, I'm okay with. If I'm spending 20 grand, I'd like to have that. If I'm spending 15 to 12, I'll put it in. That's fine. You know what I mean? Or that being said, I'm going to pay a shop to do it because I hate taking apart dashes. Personally. Did it on my first car and my second car that I owned, and I don't want to do it again. Not happening. How much is in here? We're up to, this is 300,000 liters now. We've got it up to 300,000 liters in here. Come on, trailer. Pull. I might be just about to the point we can cover it. Call it good. Make some money off it. I think we're going to do it. We'll lease a combine from here. I need to pack it. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring everything home. Yeah, it really is trying. Let's, I'm going to pull this. I think I want to park it in here. I don't know if I could swing that, though. Let's just go, we'll back it in the front. There's a pressure washer in there, too. We'll be able to pressure wash it here at the shop. I want to park it on this left side here. Let me do the Duramax shuffle. Yeah. Could be worse. It could be freaking Death Wobble and a Dodge that are freaking blowing trannies all over the road. See, this year Duramax is really nice, so I'm not gonna dog this year Duramax. It's definitely much better than the Fords that were available that year. Just being honest. Ford had some issues about this time. Let's be honest here. The only good part on the Dodge is the freaking motor itself. Everything else is questionable at best. And they don't even make the motor, so can you even praise Dodge for that? Smart using the Cummins motor. That's all I'll give them. Ford, you get the better all-around product. Let's put it that way. Well, and then I could praise this year Duramax again for the engine, but the engine and the transmission are about all that's good. 4.7, yeah, 4.7 V8. You know why it's lasting forever? Because it had zero power. It will continue to last forever because it has zero power. What is it? Freaking 203 horsepower or something like that. I bet you'll get 1,000,000 miles out of it because of that. And I'm stuck. I'm legit stuck. Okay. This is going well. We're doing a great job compacting, guys. For the love of... The whole thing's holy. Let me out of here. Okay. We're free. Maybe. Okay. Maybe. Oh, I'm going to get stuck again against this wall. I already know it. By the way, I should hit the home key. That way my beacon's going off in the background in real life. I'm a Mopar guy. Okay, again, Cummins, fantastic. Dodge Rust, crap. And that's not even a freaking, like, arguable thing. It's the same with Dodge and freaking Chevy. Rust everywhere. Ford had some years. I'm not gonna lie. Ford had some years that were rough, but 5.4 Triton V8. If you maintained it properly, it was a decent motor. Not the best motor, but much better body for that generation than the competition. And I'll be completely honest with you, working in a factory that produces torque converters for all three manufacturers, I can 100% promise you that Ford is way better. Everybody else is crap. And then spark plug shooting forward. But, okay, you say spark plug shooting forward, but did you take care of it? Did you maintain it? Did you change your spark plugs at the regularly scheduled intervals? Did you do that? If it was shooting spark plugs, was it the truck or was it you? A lot of people say that it's the truck. And I'll be honest, my dad had one that had 400,000 miles on it, and not one spark plug gave him an issue. And you know why? Because he changed the spark plugs every 30,000 miles. He bought that truck new. He just recently swapped it out, like last year before, something like that. Pretty recent. 7.3 Power Stroke is bulletproof. Again, kind of because of a lack of power, though, if I'm being honest. 7.3 is pretty gutless. Well, I mean, plenty of power for towing, but not fast in any manner. What does it say? Well, here in Ohio, from what I've noticed, from what I've seen, what I've worked on, Ford's rust issues have been way less significant than pretty much everybody else's. They're not perfect. But they're pretty solid. And then transmissions, again, not perfect, but really, really solid, pretty much all the way around. I have barely ever heard of a Ford with transmission issues, or Ford truck with transmission issues. I wish I could say the same for rail. 6.0, you're looking at yes, 6.0s are pretty rough. 6.4s are pretty rough. I won't lie about either one of those. They're both pretty rough. But there has been things that people have come up with that you can do for not a ton of money that makes them like basically bulletproof. So there's a little bit of an issue there, you know, like you could go either way. Yes, I know what you mean, Josh. It's about the length, and it actually goes to the 2012 or 2011 F-150s with the 5.4 Triton. And there's actually differences between the 2-valve and the 3-valve Triton too. And see, the 5.4 was rough, but to be honest, if you get the 4.6, it's actually much much more robust engine. And yes, it makes less power, but you're trading power for reliability. It's up to you. You know, do you want to deal with the 5.4's reliability issues, or do you want to deal with the power? You know what I mean? Go for the 4.6 if you're worried about reliability, because that thing is legitimately like stout in terms of reliability. Triton motor in the Super D. Which Triton? Are we talking the V10 Triton? Because that motor was pretty badass. Our shop truck at work has the V10 Triton in it. That thing is actually really good. Ours is a freaking 4-speed manual F350 from like 2000 with the V10 Triton, and it was actually sick. The 5.4 Triton's pretty rough. That's, yeah. I mean, that's across the board, though, between yeah, the F-150s and the Super Duties. It's Triton's not the best. The 5.4 anyway. Oh, we need the corn header. Oops. I accidentally clicked on chat. Get out of here. Corn header. I don't have a header for it. Okay, so we're just gonna pick one and use it. 12 meter. Yeah, that'll work. Release that. Here we go. Now we should be able to get some actual corn done. E to enter. Yes, my header doesn't match, but we're just leasing it all anyway. So 27 grand to lease this thing. We better be able to get some corn done. Problem is I don't know that we're in the right month. I just realized that. I don't know if I can harvest corn. It's probably going to yell at me, isn't it? We might have to sleep a day or two. We definitely need the corn header, though, because we're going to need to do... All right, Cameron. No problem, man. Unfold the harvester. Turn everything on. Unfold the tool. Well, it should be all unfolded. It's not cutting, is it? Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh. We might have screwed up. Is by any chance is my sunflowers done growing? I don't think they're done till October, though. Corn should be golden. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Because you can chop it before, but you can't cut it. Of course it's not done. Why would it be? Okay. Same time, same place tomorrow night? Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan. Still holding a pretty good crowd in here, so I think we're gonna keep rolling for a little longer anyway. I'll have to sleep a couple days though. I don't think I'm gonna hurt anything by sleeping a couple days. We're gonna lose some money on the lease. I hate doing this. What sucks about the lease. Oh. It costs us an extra $2 grand, $1,600. Oh man, what a! We gain like $1,200 in property income. I don't know what I put down on my property that makes me $1,200, but I'm not gonna argue. We have to sleep another day. Let me check the sales tab just to make sure nothing's popped up. Oh man, anything we need now? There's a lot of stuff in here. I haven't checked this tractor out. Looks nice. I played around with this thing at all. Looks nice. A little bigger than what we need. JD Combine is tiny. That thing is little. Oh, it's going to be smaller than we need. 5,800 liters. Eh. Not great. There's a ton in here, though. Now we actually have enough equipment here that we can maybe get something good. I don't see anything I need, though. That's a solid deal on an MT700, though. I don't need that. I don't need it. It's a good deal, though. It's a nice baler. Wish I could have got a deal like that on this freaking spreader. 56% off. 20 grand on that thing. Are there any like really, really crazy deals? Anything like 80, 90%? I don't see anything like that. I think we're gonna have to roll with what we got. This disc is nice, but 53 grand still is a lot of money. I don't see anything I gotta have. I think we're gonna work with it. I'm bummed about this one. Freaking, it came out like right after we bought the other plow. Whatever, I guess, but we still need to sleep one more day, don't we? Yeah, let's do it. Get another sleep in here. Maybe we'll get even better options tomorrow. Please. Please give me some good options. Oh, I thought we were going to have rain. That would have been so bad. Don't hit me with rain. Corn done. Yep. I should have covered the bunker. I forgot about that. Dang it. That would have been a good idea. Let me take a quick peek at it. I'm pretty sure I have it compacted to 100%. Yeah, I need to blanket that. Let's go with that for now. I think we're good. We should be good to harvest. All right. Fire that up. I just hired the worker for now, so that way I can play around in here again. See if there's anything else. A semi and a trailer would be really nice, even if we just lease them. 8 RT for 168 grand. That's cool. 49% off on the Lexium we're driving. Still more expensive than I can afford. This Zeter for that cheap is pretty awesome. You can get the loader for it too. It's not bad at all for 24 grand. Not what I'd buy. Not what I'd really want, but pretty good deal. I was really hoping we'd start to see some trucks popping up in here. I haven't seen a truck yet. I mean, that's a cheaty trailer, so I don't want it. This guy's too small. 6,000 liters for picking up grass, and we have a combine, or we have the chopper, so we don't even really need that. I forgot to check. I don't know if I have the corn straw. Okay, yeah. So we can't do straw or corn straw, which is fine. Kind of ruined that. It's fine. All right, this guy again. I'm glad I bought this truck because it's gonna prove to be pretty useful, I think. Let's check. Okay, yeah. So we still got another month on the sunflower. So tomorrow night very well might be a sunflower harvest. We're finishing up corn and then on the sunflowers. We got a lot to do with the corn though, so maybe I'll get some done off stream. We'll see how it goes. There should be plenty of room down here to turn around though, right? Nice thing is too is we can make a full load with this. I'm pretty sure that thing holds less than 30,000 liters, or even at least most of 30,000 liters, so we should be able to unload most of it. It should work out nice. Should probably check contracts too. I don't love doing contracts, but if there's anything like really good to do, we should probably do it. Any fertilizing? No. Cultivating. All I have is a plow. So that doesn't make sense to do. So we could get a cultivator cheap. Which I don't think we can. That's not a bad deal on a mower, though. I just seen that. It's not bad. 7.3 meters for 20 grand. It's really not bad. I don't have any real tractor to run it yet, though. I mean, we could run it with the Challenger, but it's a little overkill. It might not be a bad investment, though, because we can pick up grass. This is tricky. This is definitely tricky. I feel like we need to make some money before we start spending money, though. Really do. Especially since we're in $1 million in debt. If we weren't that far in debt, I'd feel a little bit more comfortable about spending it, but... what are you at? 61%? Yeah, you're toting right along. Getting stuff done. We are starting to thin out, though. You guys, let's go to 1. We'll go another 20 minutes or so. Just so we can try to get as much done tonight as we can. Still here? Alright. Right on. Probably talking too much about the game. I don't know, what else could we realistically do? We need a planner. We need to figure that out. 52 grand for that. There's really no good deals on any of those in here either right now, is there? Planners or seeders. Just watching, sitting back, relaxing. That's cool. Yeah, let me go. First, let's just have a look to see if there's any cheap trucks in here. The International's not bad. That's not bad for 34 grand. We might come back for that. All right, Trevor. Night, man. 34 grand is really not bad. Can we get a decent trailer for it for not a lot of money, by chance? Or are we going to be too deep on the trailer for it to really make sense? Yeah, I mean, if you want the Super B, I mean, even... These are cheaty anyway, I don't want them. 27 grand. Oh, man. It's not bad. These aren't on sale, though, so I can get them at any time, really. Yeah. I'm excited about that update, too, actually. Just because I really like the Semi itself. If you add some extra functionality with it, I'm definitely not going to complain. I honestly think we might buy it, but I don't think it's going to be today. I think we need to make some money selling. At least some money. I am a little worried, though, because we're going to have to load with... I don't know if we could do any better on... 40 grand for a wheel loader. This wheel loader is not bad. I'm probably just going to lease it for when we're going to load the silage, because we got a lot of silage to load. 2,400 liters, that'd be a lot better than doing it with the skid steer. The skid steer's, I mean, it's a skid. It's going to take forever. 1,200 liter bucket. I guess that bucket is 2,000 liters. So if I'm really trying to keep it cheap, just throw this bucket on the skid, and that's pretty good, actually. don't feel like it's very realistic. I feel like it's a lot for a skid steer bucket, but especially if the wheel loader bucket's only doing 2,400, you know. He needs unloaded. Yeah, we're gonna hang on to our money for now. We need to make some money before we start spending money. We're gonna need a planter or seeder. At this rate, we're probably gonna have to lease one. Although I'll take a peek here just to see if I have any good priced mods in here. 62 for this guy's not bad. 12 meters. It's really not bad at all. Ooh, this guy looks nice too. This guy's not bad at all. Corn peak sell is June. Okay. I might end up with that guy. Well, it's only 8 meters. That's not bad, is it? Nice to be a little wider. Probably gonna end up with this guy, I have a feeling. Doesn't furt though, does it? No till row cleaners. We're gonna keep our eye on that one. Oh, this one's even cheaper though, so we'll see. 1772. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What we got on cedars? Big stuff. For a lot of money. That's what we have. A lot of money. 1720, yeah. I was gonna ask, I was like, I don't know if that's what you meant. I think we're gonna end up with a 1720. I remember I liked this one a lot in 19. Remembering back. Oh, I'm at max capacity because I have weight on. We're weight max at 15. Oh man, we're definitely gonna need a bigger semi. Or bigger truck. 15,000 liters max is gonna be rough. Just because we have the realistic trailer weights on. I can't believe corn's that heavy. That's crazy. It should not be that heavy for this trailer. It's probably pretty realistic, honestly, though. Looking at it. It held a lot of silage, though. I'll say that. Josh messaged me and I did not see it. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but the problem is I think if I get the international, the trailer won't increase on the max load at all. I think it's just capped out based on the trailer. So we really need a bigger trailer if we're gonna haul more. You know what I mean? If I'm remembering right from my testing, I did way back in the day. I was playing with the max weight stuff just to see if it was any good or not. I think we'll probably have to go with a bigger trailer if we want to increase how much we can haul. Which kind of sucks. But we'll make it work. It just means a little bit more carting than we would have done otherwise. Well, and really what you need is an auger wagon then. So you run this guy back and forth with an auger wagon following him around. It's the way to really make that work. But single player and auger wagons don't really make a whole lot of sense. We'll see. Okay, it's just about at max. I'm gonna hit max, then I'll go unload and come back. There it is, max. Perfect. See, it's kind of sucks though, because I feel like it should like let you go fuller but make it heavier. You know what I mean? Make it harder to pull. Most of the time we're combine. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I've have to double check on my testing. I did a video on it way back about the max trailer load and how it all works, but we did some testing way back in the day. I'm pretty sure that it's not controlled by the truck, it's controlled by the trailer, which is really annoying. And it actually has a lot to do with the material more than anything, is it really is. Rocks are really, really heavy, so you can only haul so many rocks. Lime's pretty heavy. You can only haul so much lime. But I feel like corn, you should be able to haul more corn than this. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Most people don't use the realistic trailer fill thing anyway, but I'm trying to be realistic, even if it means being a little extra. We'll see if we end up turning this off, but if I buy a semi and the semi trailer and I can only haul like 20,000 liters, I'm probably going to turn it off, but yeah. I don't know, fun to mess around with anyhow. We're getting stuff done. It's about almost 1 though, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here in just a couple minutes. We'll probably do like 1 more load and then head on out of here. But we got quite a bit done. The rest of the field's gonna go a lot quicker than the first bit we did there. We've already cut just as much as we did in the first section already, so should be able to get quite a bit done tomorrow night. I think we could definitely get at least this field and that field done. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold off on purchasing anything though until unless we get something really good in here. If that international pops up on sale, I'm gonna buy it. You know what I mean? But it's tricky to not buy stuff that's on sale just because it's on sale. You know what I mean? You have to be very particular about it. Buy the stuff you need, especially when you're this limited on money. Flipped around there. Yeah, after stream I'll set up the donation bar for tomorrow night. We'll run it till hopefully we can raise some funds on the GPU. I gotta figure out how much the GPU is that I want and get that set up. Better just set the bar for like a generic amount, like 800 bucks or something, and whatever I can find at that point. Now I want to make the bar say like saving for a 3080 or something like that. Yeah. Go ahead and hit max on this real quick, and then we'll go empty and call it a night. Leaves us a good amount to do tomorrow, for sure. I really didn't plan on actually harvesting anything today, so I mean we got quite a bit farther than I actually planned on. So I figured it was going to be lime and fert, but we're pretty good on all that stuff for now. I don't know if I'll probably need to plow this field after we're done because it's corn, right? If I'm remembering right, I think it'll do needs plowed. Let me get hit max here and then I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yes, this is corn, I have to plow. Okay. That's fine. Let me just double check the map here to make sure with precision farming that's how it works, but yeah, needs plowing. So 10, 11, oh man, they all need plowed. Okay, so I'll probably just fire up the plow and get that rolling too tomorrow night. We own the plow, so that's not a big deal. Get everything plowed. So pretty much do. We could even do that as like winter field prep. You know what I mean, for like December or something. Maybe we do some snow plowing. Like, not actual snow plowing, but plowing while we're in the snow. You know what I mean? I feel like that always looks really cool. I like doing snow tillage. Maybe that's what we do. I feel like that's a good idea. It'll look cool for the stream. Do a good portion of it manual even. It should be fun. So I'll hold off on doing the plow. Break a shank IRL. Well, it depends on how frozen the ground is. If it's, you know, frozen, or is there just snow falling? You know what I mean? It depends on the kind of tillage, too. With what we have, I think you could do it. I'll have to double check what we have. I don't remember for sure. I think we have a disc plow. Where's it at? It's in one of these. I need to go fire the worker and call it a night there. It's in this one. With that, I feel like you could probably do that in the winter. That's a pretty heavy duty pull bars. I think you could do it in the snow and be okay, as long as it's not like frozen. Right after harvest, or maybe after winter. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I see them do it in the snow all the time, but again, it depends on how frozen the ground is. Just a light dusting of snow, like it's like 32 degrees, that kind of thing. Yeah, you could totally do it, but 34 degrees and snowy kind of thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna fire the worker there. I'll back you back up, and we will resume right here tomorrow. That's a good spot to leave it. pH value is terrible. We'll have to fix that after we're done, but see winter wheat, yeah. All right, dudes, that's going to do it. I will catch you guys tomorrow. We're going to take off right where we are now. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow's the last stream before the weekend, so make sure you be here and get ready to hang out. But all right, take it easy, guys.